Hey everybody, what's up? I hope you're having a good day, and if you're not, well then I hope it gets better. Thanks for joining. Today we're speaking about the ostrich, I'll try and be serious, the ostrich, the ping pong. Do that again. Hey everyone, welcome back. It's good to be with you. I'm talking about the ping pong, the ostrich, and the mute today. What's that? Okay, I'll try and be serious about it because it is quite serious, but I'm kind of not in a serious mood. Right, this is about arguments. So when people have arguments, here's person one, here's person two. So they're supposed to be puppets, but they're my hands. Okay, so person one starts off by going hammer and tongs at person two. And then person two, instead of sort of waiting and then answering, person two starts to go off, but you said in this, and then person one goes, no I didn't, you said, but I did, and they're going ping pong, okay? That's called the ping pong argument. You get nowhere and there's no resolution. It's just a disaster. So you put your bats down because, So if that's what you've sort of encounter, a ping pong. Okay. Second, we have the mute. That's this one. Person one, poor old person one, and person two. Basically, I fucked the whole Hey, what's up everybody? I hope you're having a good day, and if it's not a good day, well then I hope it gets better all the time, all day, the whole day. I'm talking about 3 kinds of arguments today, which is quite interesting because, and it's kind of amusing in a way as well. Right then, we have the ping pong, we have the mute, and we have the ostrich. The ping pong, the mute, and the ostrich. This is how it works. So the ping pong argument goes like this. Person one, person two. I wanted to have puppets, but I couldn't find any. My hands will do. So person one starts hammering off at person two. Like, you said, you. And then person two comes back but louder. No, I didn't. What are you on about? You. And then person one says, no, that's not true, because of what? Person two goes, yes, it is. And you see, ping pong, no one's getting an answer. What do? Lay down your bats. You're not going to get an answer out of that argument. Maybe just, I don't know, pick it up again or let it be, whatever. But if you find yourself in ping pong arguments, then you know what I'm talking about. And the second one is the mute. That is when person one, poor old person one, and person two start an argument. And I would say a disagreement, but it normally ends up as an argument. So let's just cut to the argument. So person one starts to say something, I should have made up what person one's saying, but I didn't. Okay, so person one's saying, blah, blah, blah. Person two then tries to respond with maybe an apology or an explanation for whatever it is that they've done. But person one's having none of this. So as person two starts saying, I didn't really mean, before they've gotten the last word out, the next word out, person one is, oh yes, you did, and person two starts, person two's now trying, but very softly trying, and person one is really yelling. So what does person two do? They become the mute. Silence. So person one carries on. No response. carries on. No response, to the point where person 1 gets so cross that they arrive at the opinion, which they tell person 2, you see, I was right. That's why you have nothing to say, because I was right all along. Okay, that's it. The mute argument basically never solves anything. But then we have the ostrich. This one is the best. Okay, I think they're all terrible, but this one of the terrible is the best of the terrible. So here we have poor old person 1 and poor old person 2. And person 1 has something they want to discuss normally with person 2, and it's not of a very favorable subject, but it's got something that needs to be spoken about. Person 1 says, I heard that you said da-da-dum-dum-dum, and person 2 says nothing, doesn't try, and where did you hear it, or what are you talking about, or explain a bit better. No, person 2 pulls the ostrich move with the head in the sand and the bum in the air, and that's it. That's the best you're gonna get. Basically, to person 1, kiss my ass. Seriously, it's really bad. But those are your 3 types of argument. Now, how are you going to get anywhere if that's the argument style? Well, you're obviously not. So, what to do? Well, I always say, for what it's worth, and that is, if you're arguing with someone, it's possibly best to let them speak, and then let them speak, and then you speak, and then they speak, and then so an argument should be an exchange or a disagreement or any kind of discussion, like an exchange between the two of you, not an accusatory, angry, aggressive thing, because that just doesn't work for anybody. And yet the worst of arguments, the worst of disagreements can be resolved in an amicable way if everybody involved is prepared to have the respect of each person and themselves to allow everyone to speak. And be quiet, let them speak. And you don't have to agree with somebody's opinions. You don't have to agree with whatever it is that they're going about, because at the end of the day, if you've hurt someone's feelings, even if you didn't mean to, if you've hurt someone's feelings, even if you didn't mean to, it's important to take responsibility for that, because we are all responsible for our own actions. And we can't blame our actions on the behavior of our partner, let's say, because that's just absolving yourself of all responsibility. And I think it's easier, and there would be less heartache if people just agreed to disagree. Let's put it that way. Okay, thanks for joining. Welcome, new tribal members. It's great to have you with us. And I'll be back with you soon. If you want me to make a video for you, just put it in the comments. I'm Deborah Mann. It's been great. Ciao.